In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to make 4 colorful infographic steps in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. When I click, you can see here the animation comes something like this. So I have created 4 different options with different colors here. I have added the icons and then I have put the step numbers, and you can add your detailed text here. And apart from that, I have made one more slide. You can see here this kind of animation also you can do it. So let's see how to do this in PowerPoint. Add a new slide, go to view, enable the guides, then go to insert shapes, and from basic shapes I'm going to select the trapezoid, draw the trapezoid, maybe this much size, and then you can see the small orange point. You can just drag it inside to reduce the size, maybe this one. Then I can just say align center, shape outline, make it no outline, and you can give some different color. Later on we can change the color. So let me just put it here exactly on this axis, and then go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the rectangle, draw the rectangle from the corner, maybe this much size. Make sure that you give this much space in between, or you can hold the alt also to get this size, and then you can give some different color, shape outline, make it no outline, and select this, press Ctrl D and add the other side, and then go to insert shapes, select a rectangle, draw the rectangle by holding the shift key so that you get a perfect square shape. Shape outline, make it no outline, and then using the alt, hold the alt key and use the right arrow key on the keyboard to just make like this rotation, and then I'm going to just put it exactly in the center. And you can see here, let me go to format shape and increase the transparency level. So you can see here whatever which is visible here, which is already covered, that part I'm going to delete it. So I have to do this twice. So in that case I need this rectangle also twice. So I'm just going to press Ctrl D to duplicate and exactly put it on the top of the first one. You can see here. Then I'm going to select the red rectangle, hold the shift key, select the blue square and go to merge shape and just say subtract. So you end up getting this cut, only this part is visible. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to select this object, hold the shift key, select the square, again merge shape, you can just say subtract. So you can see here you end up getting with this shape. Let me just go to view and remove the guides, and I'm going to select this shape, go to effects, shadow, and I'm going to give this a bottom shadow. You can see here, and you can just increase the distance and say bring to front. You can see it looks something like this. And for this I'm going to give some gradient color. Select the shape and click on the gradient color. So I'm going to make it only 2 stops. One stop where I'm going to give more darker color. For example, let me just give a kind of this color, and here I'm going to give somewhat lighter color, so it looks something like this. And if you want, you can give the same gradient color here, and then you can just go and change according to the requirement. For example, I'm just going to select this, and for this top I'm going to select some lighter color. Then I'm going to duplicate this. Before duplicating, let me just select all, or I can press Ctrl A also to select all the shapes, Ctrl G to group it. Let me just move it on top, press Ctrl D to duplicate, and then hold the alt key and just use the left arrow key, or you can do something like this also. For example, you can go to the format, rotate, and you can just say rotate left 90 degrees, and I'm just going to place it exactly here. You can see here, and then press Ctrl D to duplicate. Then I'm going to rotate it. You can see here different way. I'm going to rotate left 90 degrees again. I'm going to place it here, make sure that it is properly aligned. Again press Ctrl D and again rotate. I'm saying left 90 degrees. You can see here, and then just put it here. then Control A, select all, Control G to group it, and just put it in the center, something like this. So you can see here you end up getting this shape. Now it's easy for you to go and change the color as per your requirement. Now you can just select individual and can change the color if you required, or you can just keep it as it is also. It's up to your choice. So different colors, or you can have it one color also. Now I'm going to insert, click on the icons, and remember that this particular feature is available only in the latest version of PowerPoint. So I'm just going to randomly select a few icons from here, 4 icons. You can see here it is added the 4 icons, and I'm going to reduce the size to 0.5 height and width. You can see here, and then I'm just going to put it one by one on these particular shapes, the trapezoid. You can see here, and then you can add the number 1 2 3 4 here also, or you can add it outside wherever required. You can just add it. So go to insert text box. I'm going to just say 01, center align. I'm going to use the font called Oswald. You can see here, and then I'm just going to put it here 1. Press Ctrl D. I'm going to put it, this will be the second, this will be third, and this will be fourth. So I'm just going to change the numbers, second, third, and fourth. And in between you can add your title here in the center. I'm just saying your title, and you can give some gray color here. Center align, you can increase the size. Just put it the title here, and then here you can just add some detail. So you can see here the detailed text I have added here. You can just reduce the size. You can give gray color if you want, and press Ctrl D to duplicate it. You can add it here, Ctrl D. I'm going to add one here, and I'm right aligned to this, and press Ctrl D. You can add one more here. So this way you can just do this one, and if you want you can just add some basic animation to it. To add the animation, either you can just select all as one group, or I can just ungroup it. You can see here again you have a group here. If you want you can again ungroup this, or you can just make the animation for this only. So just let me close this, go to the animations, enable the animation pane. I'm going to select this, and I'll just say fly in. You can see here fly in. For this I'm going to say from top, and then I'll say this one fly in. For this I'm going to say from right. You can see here, and this one fly in, I'm going to say from bottom. That's okay. And for this fly in, it should happen from left. So if I play, it comes something like this. You can see here, and then for this I can add the animation. You can go to more, entrance effect, basic zoom, and this should happen. For example, I can, let me just select this one all, and I can just say after previous. So one by one it will come, and then this one, double click the animation painter. I'm just going to put it here, something like this. So this also you can make it after previous or with previous, or whatever you want. You can just do like that. So it comes something like this. You can see here, and for this also you can add simple animation. I can just say appear. Again this should happen, for example, after previous. So it comes something like this. And for this I'm just going to add a little animation, which is the stretch. The stretch, make sure it is from left. For this you can see here, and for this I'm going to stretch it from right, and for this also you can see here I'm just going to click it here. Again, when you want this one also, you can just make it maybe after previous. So if I play, it comes something like this. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.